Another Brick fan here with a Harry Potter review. This is the Monster Book of Monsters. This is set 30628, was released in December 2020, has 319 pieces, one minifigure, and was a gift with purchase from Lego.com in December 2020 and January 2021. This was also available through Barnes & Noble as a gift with purchase, of the purchase of $75 worth of Harry Potter sets. They also had a few branches that sold it for $25, and that's how I was able to get this set. The one minifigure is Draco Malfoy, which is a good figure. I like Draco, but it would be nice to get a different character, perhaps a lesser known character, although I do understand why they use the main characters. Let's take a look at Draco first. As you can see, Draco has the blonde hair that he normally has. He's wearing his Slytherin sweater, part of his school uniform, with the black pants. If you look closely, you see that the tie that he has on there is green and silver for the Slytherin colors. He has that dark reddish brown wand. Looking on the back, you see there's a little bit of detailing around the collar here and some wrinkles in the back of his sweater, and then that silver and green line right here along his waist for the Slytherin colors. Moving on to the book, you can see there's a whole bunch of stickers on the top here of the book. Let's just turn it this way for now. You see it's the Monster Book of Monsters. So stickers on these 2x4 tiles here. Difficult to get those lined up. And then there's 3 stickers on these slope plates here with the eyes. So there's 4 eyes for our Monster Book of Monsters. The color scheme is really good with these different browns. So we have the brown, we have the dark brown, and then that goes all the way to the binding here. The underside has an awful lot of Technic and stuff, as you can see here. And there is an action feature. You see that we have wheels here, and as you rotate those wheels, it actually moves the mouth. So it makes the book open and close its mouth as it moves along. These are kind of difficult to get those wheels to move as you're rolling it across a surface, because you want to grab it here, but this is the part that moves. You see the top moves here. It just moves slightly. The book does not open all the way up because it runs into the back here, as you see. But it's a nice little action feature. I do like this little tongue, and it's on a ball joint, so it can be moved around a little bit. All of these other little details along the sides with little teeth and different little sharp areas here to give it more of a monster look, maybe like hair coming down or different appendages on the monster. The teeth turned out pretty good, right? So we have the 2 larger teeth on the sides, and this is the 1x2 with a little small teeth on it, and these are the 1x1s with a tooth on it. So it's like this one here, but in white in the front. Then the red here for the lips, which I think all turned out really nicely. Lego's been doing an awful lot of these book type ideas. So they had the classrooms inside of books that were also available in January of this year. I did reviews of all of those. Overall, this is a nice little set. I think it was a very appropriate gift with purchase. However, it probably would have made a lot more sense to have come out when the Harry Potter 2020 wave came out, so that the folks that, go out and buy those sets wouldn't have to go buy more to get a gift with purchase for Harry Potter. The timing worked out pretty good if you were going to buy, say, the Hogwarts Moments books. Those are about $30 each, so buying all of those would have qualified you for this gift with purchase. Overall, I like the way this set turned out. I think the book looks pretty realistic. The action feature is maybe a little bit difficult to get to work just right, because of the way you kind of have to hold the book and still provide enough downward pressure to get those wheels to turn and lift that top. So if you're pressing on the top of the book, obviously that's going to keep it from moving. But if you're not pressing down hard enough while holding on the sides, the wheels don't turn. So that wasn't as effective as it could have been, I suppose. The Draco minifigure is fine. As I mentioned, it would have been nice to have gotten a different character, but it's all right. It's always good to get a nice minifigure with your gift with purchase. The other thing that was a little bit difficult was getting the stickers aligned just right. I think mine are off just a little bit. So those are always hard to get the stickers that go across multiple tiles to line up exactly right. You really have to take your time and be very careful with that. Having said all that, the overall effect of this book is nice. It looks good. It's a good display piece, although it's kind of difficult. You probably want to display it maybe standing up like this, because when it's like this, there's just not a lot to see, although you do see that mouth of the book. And I do like how they use these textured pieces here to create that page, the idea that there are pages in this book. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this gift with purchase set from the Harry Potter universe. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've left a link to my other Harry Potter reviews up here on the screen.